Can you be stylish and broke at the same time? I'm not gonna dance around this topic. The answer is yes. You don't need a fat wallet to have great style. In fact, some of the most fashionable men that I know are on a tight budget. It's not about the fancy logos or the hefty price tags. It's about creativity, confidence, and a whole lot of attitude. Being broke isn't a style setback. As a matter of fact, it can be a superpower, and I'm gonna show you why in this video. So if your bank account is down bad, don't worry. With these tips, your style doesn't have to suffer. And by the way, you might look at me now and think, easy for you to say, Alex, you have nice things. Well, maybe you just started following me, but let me paint the picture here. It wasn't always like this. I didn't grow up with money. I was actually pretty broke. When we immigrated to the US from Brazil, my dad got a job as a dishwasher in a restaurant. My mom was a cafeteria lady at my middle school. So we didn't have the means to buy nice clothes. Whenever my birthday or Christmas came around, I'd be so excited to get new clothes. And it would be one hoodie or a pair of sneakers that I've been wanting for a very long time. But guess what? It made me so happy to get that one hoodie or the pair of shoes that I've been wanting for so long. And that also meant that I took such great care of those things. I couldn't afford to get new ones. So there's no chance that I'm getting my clothes dirty or stepping into dirt with my sneakers. I knew that if that happened, that would be the end of it. I would never get a new pair. That's why my things were always in perfect shape. Everything looked new. So trust me when I say, this is all coming from personal experience. And the first reason why broke guys can have more style than rich ones is when you have no money for new clothes, you have to get creative with your current wardrobe. You don't have the means to buy new clothes, to change it up all the time. Limited resources actually encourage innovation. So when you're broke, you become a master of mixing and matching, transforming basic pieces into stylish looks. You have no choice but to experiment with combinations of layering your tops and bottoms, using different textures to your advantage, and perfecting your ability to style unique outfits that others might overlook. This creativity not only gives you a distinctive style, but also a deeper understanding of fashion, emphasizing personal expression over material wealth. Basically, that tight budget sparks a sense of creativity that just gives you an edge. Rich guys would just throw money at the problem, right? If they don't have an outfit for a party, they'll just buy something last minute, and because it's expensive, they think it's stylish, but a lot of times they're absolutely wrong. That's literally why quiet luxury has been more and more popular recently. The old money aesthetic doesn't include any big logos and monograms. It's stealth wealth, not loud and obnoxious like these guys. I guarantee it's not stylish to throw a bunch of logos together and call it a day. Anyone can go into credit card debt to do that. Not many guys can make a $100 outfit look good. When you don't rely on logos, you have to put effort into the actual styling of these affordable pieces. And that takes practice. It takes creativity, and it shows that you have real personal style. When you're broke, you'll also be smarter with what you add to your wardrobe. You're not gonna just go buy a bunch of random crap just because you have money to blow. Anytime you buy something, it has a purpose. It has a meaning. You're intentional with your purchases. You know that if you're gonna spend your hard-earned money on something, you better wear it and you better get your money's worth. You're gonna take your time doing research to find affordable but stylish brands that don't break the bank, like Costa. This long sleeve polo that I'm wearing right now is from them. And if you had to guess how much this costs, what would you say? Would it blow your mind that it's only 30 bucks? $30 with free shipping. Wild. And I'll sweeten the deal with a 30% off code because Costa sponsored today's video, which I think is a perfect match. It's an affordable brand that looks great and that will make you look like you spent $100 even though you didn't spend a third of that. And their fall collection is amazing. They have the long sleeve polos, they have quality sweaters like this cable knit sweater here that has that cozy fall holiday vibe to it. Of course, with no big logos, just a stylish piece that fits well and looks and feels way more expensive than it really is. These tops, they all fit into that very popular old money aesthetic. So you can wear them with chinos for a smart look, you can throw some sneakers on to make them a little bit more casual, but still look like $1,000,000. And I'm a fan of this green sweater too. I like the way it fits. I think the color is beautiful. This is $27 before our 30% discount, and that is crazy. And I know sometimes when you think of affordable fashion brands, you might associate that with bad quality. So I got some detailed shots of the color, the buttons, the zippers, so you can see that these are well made. They're not gonna fall apart when you're wearing them. Plus, they have a ton of other items on their official website and on Amazon, which is so convenient with the free next day delivery if you have Prime. Now, just a note that to get the 30% off, you need to shop on their website using my discount code ALEX09. I'll leave a link to their website in the description of this video, and I'll also link these pieces that I showed you to make it easy for you, so you don't have to go searching on their website. Just check out the description of this video. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I was broke. I was broke pretty late into my 20s, to be honest. It wasn't until I got a job at Google in 2015 that I started making money. Before then, I was in debt. I was 27 years old when I got that job, by the way. So it was pretty late into my life. My entire life, I took care of my stuff. I wiped my shoes after wearing them. I washed my clothes very carefully so the colors wouldn't bleed or they wouldn't shrink. I took care of my things so they would look better for longer. I knew that I couldn't afford new things. A wise man once said, "The less you have, the more you appreciate." That's me. I've always been very particular with keeping my things very clean and in perfect shape and being very careful not to lose anything. It's ingrained into my brain because of those past experiences. So when you're broke, you develop these habits to preserve your things, to ensure they look good for a long time to come. As opposed to guys with a lot of disposable income. They don't care if their shoes get dirty, if their shirts shrink or get all wrinkly. They don't care if they get deodorant stains on their shirts. It's just another shirt, regardless of the price. This is what I meant when I said that being broke isn't a style setback. It can actually be a superpower. It pushes you to develop these habits, and you can still keep those habits later in life when you figure out your career and you start making bank. And when you do start making bank, well, you might not even want to wear designer brands anyway. Just look at Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. They don't care about wearing expensive designer. They choose to wear simple outfits that aren't loud on purpose. Confident guys don't rely on flashy style to make a statement. They're secure in their status and their accomplishment. The simplicity in their clothing choices emphasizes that inner assurance, right? Which actually makes a really powerful impression. They understand the value of investing in quality over quantity, rather than, just splurging on a bunch of trendy but very short-lived fashion items. I don't want you to be broke. I just want you to know that if you're broke right now, you can still dress well and have personal style. Don't be discouraged, get creative, have fun with your outfits, and people will notice.